first demo tonight is going to be from NoviFlow. Take it away, Mark.
Thank you very much, Rick. By the way, I want everyone coming down here, remember, grab your headphones over here and switch them to channel 2. Channel 2. Okay. My name is Mark Leclerc. I am Vice President of Strategy and Marketing for NoviFlow. And today I'm going to very briefly talk to you guys a little bit about who NoviFlow is, the type of thing that we do, and what our customers are doing with our product. So, to start off with, let's position the company. NoviFlow offers high-performance programmable open-flow switches. Now what that means is we're offering high-speed 100 and 200 gig of genuine open-flow throughput. We're also offering a few enhancements, that is to say up to 1 million flows processed in the larger of our two switches. We also implement the entire OpenFlow 1.3 specification so that you can do all the wonderful things you want to do with OpenFlow. And finally, it's developed on network processors, which makes it excessively easy for us to customize our software and switches to different environments, different controllers, and to even add functionalities beyond the OpenFlow functionality if that is what's required in a specific circumstance. Now, what has driven us to the point where we're looking at the utilization of SDN? The three major things that have moved forward. Number one is the arrival of mobility. iPads, iPods, all of these things. I have 3 devices that I use all the time. They're all mobile devices. It's just exploded, and the problem is that the endpoints for services are no longer in a fixed place. They keep moving around. Now, just to add fuel to the fire, virtualization is coming along, and what virtualization means is that a lot of the services that we use with our mobile devices are also jumping around all over the network as they are VMs. And finally, just to make the job even more fun for your average network operator, with the arrival of the hybrid cloud, even your data center, your network might be moving around in the address space to, let's say, the cloud and to other environments. So the result of this has been a very, very dynamic environment for most data centers to be able to operate. And the consequences thereof has been an increase in network instability, and with that, an increase in downtime as it takes longer and longer to be able to figure out where is the problem and to fix it. And finally, a slowing down of service growth and the introduction of new services, because when you introduce something new, you don't want it to ruin what's already there in place. SDN essentially provides a lot of solutions, an additional set of tools for network managers to be able to respond to these challenges. Now, in the specific area where NoviFlow as a company we're working, we're not trying to address all of SDN. Specifically, we're oriented on the data plane, and in the data plane we offer switches that are particularly well suited to what we call the intelligent edge. That is to say, providing the capability to, at the ingress and egress points of your network, provide an enormous amount of capacity to be able to track flows and to forward them appropriately in the network. In other words, to optimize the path of all incoming and outgoing traffic from your network. We have a few examples. Now, one of the things, we have a very short amount of time. We have 2 demos that we're doing at this conference. We don't have time to do both of them. The first one is a UDP payload matching and flow handling demo. In this case, what we've done is we've extended the capabilities of OpenFlow 1.3 by providing a facility that allows our customers in our switches, over there, to be able to inspect the actual content, the payload of UDP packets, so the UDP payload, and extract set match fields for it, create actions according to the content of those fields, even change those fields. So the result is a dynamic environment that allows customers to do a lot of interesting things. So network packet broker type functions, being able to do filtering, create white lists, black lists, be able to pre-digest packets before they get into the network. Also the reverse of that, packet replication, to be able to do easy tap functionality, be able to compensate for overlapping policies, allow packet manipulation to be able to change the content of the packets, And then also, because we have up to 1 million flow entries, 200 gig of OpenFlow throughput, to provide real scalability for our customer solutions. Now, we have a second demo. This first demo, by the way, please come see us afterwards. Arun and I will be at the back at the tables here. We'd love to do a more comprehensive demo and show you exactly how this works live with our real switch. As to the second demo, we'll do that live right in the stage here. And here we're going to demonstrate large flow table capacity. That million, flow table entries. What can you do with that type of thing? So I'd like to pass the ball over to Arun, who will show you our flow table handling capacity.
Hi, so I'm Arun from here we have already pushed the 10,000 flows in our switch, and I can also show you what is the table configurations right now. So we are matching the packets using the Ethernet destination, Ethernet type and import, and we are using XCR to generate the packets. And let me start the traffic here, which is bidirectional traffic, 500K flow entries as a matching flow entries in each direction, and the total 1 million total entries are there, 500K in each direction as I am saying. So based on the Ethernet destination as well as Ethernet type, we are matching the flows, and both the directions the flows are going on. So the port informations are getting updated because all the entries are in place, and the packets are matching with the flow entries and going through the destination ports. I can also show you the stats of the port side, which is like the RX and TX ports are getting increased with the number of packets are matching with the 500K. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Arun. Okay, so then the question is, what are customers doing with this capability? So I'll just show you one example here. We have actually a number of customers who are network operators, and what they have currently in their network are provider edge routers, which are completely being overwhelmed by all the demands that we're placing on them. It's not just a matter of a lot of traffic being thrown at them, but also with the addition of network middle box functions being brought in all the time. This whole environment is becoming very, very complex, and this has become a point of failure for a lot of our customers. A lot of unreliability there. So what we have proposed as a solution is not to try to shove the whole thing out and replace it completely. Rather, we put one of our switches in front, and what we do is we offload a portion of those tasks that we are putting to the PE, and we execute them in our switch. So the result of that is, in this case, what we're doing is all the tenant isolation stuff, so the VLAN stuff and the MPLS tag handling. So we execute that in our device so that that task is taken away from the PE router. It can be used for far longer, and it is more reliable. So this is what we wanted to show you today. We're very, very happy to discuss these with you later on. So thank you very much. And Rick, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We'll now hear from MRV and their partner, Alok.